Let's begin by placing our awareness in the area of the heart, taking slow, deep, gentle breaths, and experiencing these breaths flowing in and out of your heart, breathing a little slower, a little gentler than you normally would. See if you can take your breaths even deeper. Imagine them flowing into your heart, down to your lower abdomen, to your root chakra. And as you exhale, exhale from your root chakra through your lower abdomen and out through your heart. Imagine this flow happening, although you'll be breathing from your nose or your mouth. When your mind wanders away from your breath, simply bring it back to the breath. Simply bring your awareness back to the heart. And draw in these amazing breaths from your heart center down to your perineum, and out from your perineum, out of your heart center. Breathing very slowly, very gently, very symmetrically. That means if you take 5 seconds of a breath in, take 5 seconds to breathe out. Wonderful. Let's now take a few more breaths, just in and out. Open your eyes. And you can continue breathing in this way, of course. Nothing stops you from doing that. And I would encourage you to continue breathing in this way throughout the day to help balance your autonomic nervous system. This is a wonderful thing. Let's talk about today's topic, searching for your life purpose. This was inspired by a program that I'm putting together that's going to be broadcast later on today at 11 o'clock. And one of the things that was very interesting that people usually ask me, they ask me to help them realize or uncover what their life purpose is. And what's interesting is that realize the question itself suggests that people are looking for a divine source or something outside of them to point them towards a purpose of life. It means that they believe that their life purpose has been preordained or predestined. Well, it's true and it's not true. So those of us who believe that we chart or design our path before we are born will certainly agree that that is really the part that's predestined. It's because we designed our life in this way. And for some reason, we think that when we designed our life, we did not give ourselves enough tools to be able to uncover what our design was. And that really makes really no logical sense to me, at least. What I truly believe is that if we did design our life purpose there, it was with potentials that would unearth here. And sometimes we waver because we've taken birth on earth and we've forgotten exactly why we're here, what our purpose is, and we're just kind of navigating through and learning different things and experiencing different things. But the interesting part there is that the fact that if we believe that we designed our path, then we are looking to ourselves on the other side of the veil to guide us and tell us, hey, have I veered off course quite a bit, or am I on course? The second kind of dimension to all of this is that the fact is that when we're here of our free will. So whatever we designed, architect in beyond the veil, is also open to change. I went through this in my life. I mean, I went through a process where I became an engineer. I rose up the ranks of becoming a vice president, and I decided I was going to change the path. And I look at all the people that are my contemporaries who are in that business still, and I connect back with them lots. They're moving on, and they've achieved some great, amazing, things in their life in that particular career path. Where I shifted my career path. So my question is, was my life purpose there and I changed it and that was my design? Or is my life purpose what it is now? And it's a dramatic shift between what it was before and now. And how did I get to this point? Did somebody point this out to me? And I want to share with you that nobody pointed what I'm doing out to me now, but I really think this is why I was born. What ended up happening was, and this is the key, is that I choose from moment to moment what I want my life purpose to be, and the universe delivers. So it's not about commanding from the other side of the veil to tell us what it is our life purpose is. It's about us living in the trenches here on earth and saying, this is what I want to do. And then truly believe and being inspired by that and allowing the universe to back you on that. So it could be a drastic change from where you were before to where you are now. And that was not something, at least in my case, wasn't some divination that came to me from somebody who reads cards to tell us, oh, you know what, you should be moving in this direction. Actually, as a matter of fact, there were people who used to tell me that I would be in front of a huge crowd, and they saw me in front of a huge crowd. Now that happened in my other career as well, and in this career. So, it's possible that I'm meant to be in front of a huge crowd. What's what's interesting is that I could be doing in front of a huge crowd. The topic is what I pick. It's not what's picked from above. It's whatever I'm inspired to do. So if you ever ask yourself, what is my life purpose? Then continue to do that. Continue to ask yourself, because that's where the answer lies. And it doesn't lie beyond, outside of you. All right. So I hope that was helpful on that front. Let us now begin to uh, place our awareness in the area of the heart and begin to take slow, deep, gentle breaths. And let us now dive deep in, and I'm going to walk you through this. I'm going to dive deep in to ask our heart, what is it that we're inspired to do? What is it that we want to do? Because we have to choose. In order for this to manifest, we need to choose. And we are the architects of our own life's design. Let us choose by placing our awareness in the area of our heart. Taking slow, deep, gentle breaths. Just experience these flowing in and out of our hearts. And begin to experience gratitude and appreciation for everything that you have experienced to this point and moment in time. Gentle smile on your face, slow, deep, gentle breaths, and simply experience gratitude, because everything that you've gone through in life has been inspired by your heart. And as you begin to unleash more of you, and as you begin to shine your heart even more, you will begin to see a buffet of options available to you, and you'll be able to choose the path you want to engage in. And if there's a buffet in front of you with different options available to you, if you're fortunate enough for that to happen, that you've got many paths that you think you can take, then pick one that truly inspires you the most. Because when it inspires you, that energy field that's created will help you connect with source wisdom. And so let's get inspired now, and let us explore in our heart's desires. Where is it that we want to go from this day forward? Today is a new day of the rest of our lives. What would we do if nothing could stop us, if we had all the resources in the world, if we couldn't fail at anything, and there was nothing stopping us from achieving our grand magnificence? What would we do? Slow, deep, gentle breaths. Experience these flowing in and out of our hearts, breathing a little slower, a little gentler than you normally would, and experience inspiration and gratitude. And now slowly bring your awareness back to this moment and open your eyes if you had them closed. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please type in your reflections or your comments or your questions. I'm happy to engage you in that way. In the meantime, I want to share with you some upcoming events. So at 11 o'clock today for my Ignite member family, we have session 4 in the last part, and we will be talking about more around accessing that greatness of ours by shedding all the limiting beliefs that we have, because limiting beliefs are the ones that are holding us back from achieving our magnificence. And this is part 4 of the 4-part series. So 11 o'clock today. I'm also featured with 2 lectures at the Foothills Wellness Retreats. If you're in the Calgary area, it's right next to Calgary on October 1st and 2nd. Come see me and other speakers. All right. My good friend, she's she wrote a book about fairies, actually, and she did a presentation here in a workshop that I held. And she goes to schools and talks about fairy nature, fairies in nature. And she's actually doing a wellness program for women about going into nature and connecting with nature. And she's got an app and everything. So you can check it out by contacting her at the email address here, by all means. And of course, my dearest sister, Dr. Amber Wolf and Lee Carroll, they're doing Lemurian Sha Woman initiation for the Shamanic Teaching Wheel. You're welcome to, if you're, it's open to women, and it's going to be held in Mount Shasta. I understand that she's also going to be broadcasting this live at some point. So you may want to check into that a bit whenever you get a chance. Okay, there will be links sent out to all of this on the replay link, so you'll have that. And if I can be of any service to support you, happy to do that. All right. Now the questions and answers. Any questions anybody has? Let's see. We have Cynthia. Good morning. Good morning to you. Thank you for joining me. Cynthia says, hungry and homeless will be fed and housed. Too many empty houses and buildings should be housed by homeless families. Yeah. If that's what inspires you to move in that direction, to support that cause, and it truly inspires you, you will achieve greatness in that way, if that's something you want to do. I mean, that's beautiful. It kind of ties into the last program that we had around, why is there so much suffering in the world? Does God allow such suffering? And the answer is here. The answer is that humans are inspired to help alleviate suffering. And that's how God works through all of us. So if it inspires you, beautiful. Love it. Thank you so much for joining me. All right. Thank you. I see there's no other comments coming through. So thank you so much. For now, we will chat next week. Take care. Namaste to you too. Thank you, Cynthia.